And how are you? I hope you all are very fine and enjoying your life in your day-to-day life. You know, the life is a cyclic process, and day-to-day the up and down come in your life, and how we have to fight with them. This will depend upon you how you are strengthful. Okay, so without wasting much of time, let me know you today something very important topic which awareness is need to each and every person in this day-to-day life, because without this which I have written in this topic, without this material in nowadays it is very impossible to running your life day to day. Okay, so without wasting much of time, let's start the topic. Hey, the topic is today about the petroleum and petroleum product. You know everyone how the importance of the petroleum in nowadays. Because we are if you will move from the home to the duty or the market, we have need to go through the vehicle, and vehicle have need to run, vehicle have need to the petrol, diesel or the fuels to go through that. So I will discuss about it today. So let me know you petroleum, what is petroleum and petroleum product, how much the type of fuels and the things are coming out from the extraction of the petroleum. I will tell you each and everything very clearly, and I hope you will understand it and enjoy it. Okay, so then start. The petroleum is made up of Latin word petra plus oleum. Petroleum means petra plus oleum. It is made up of the Latin words, that is petra plus oleum. Petra means the rock, R-O-C-K, rock. Rock, you know, in Hindi, if you will call the chatan. Chatan, you know everyone very well. So rock means chatan. Okay, and oleum, you know, oleum means oil. It's it's referred to oil, O-I-L. Means petroleum means rock oil. You can call it chatani tail. Okay, so I think it was English language. Then you will also enjoy this language. It will not be very difficult to understand. Very easy. You can also try it to someone. Okay. So now we can see that how maximum crude oil is imported in India, from which of those countries from where we imported the petroleum in large amount, because you know the resources of the petroleum in our country is very less, 5-10% are there, and the 90% of the petroleum we imported from the different countries. So what are the that's countries from where you imported the petroleum? So there is some name. You know, in nowadays the India is importing the petroleum and petrol, diesel, maximum, and fuel LPG. These all the things in maximum amount we are importing from the Russia. You know, nowadays Russia Ukraine are in the peak level, but we avoiding all the countries this after sanction. Okay, so Russia is the first partner from where we are importing in nowadays. Second is USA. Second, this is first, and UAE and Saudi Arabia. Okay, UAE is also our good partner, good friends of our country. Okay, so in day by day, you know, our prime minister goes to the Australia and for the multi purposes, and the MOU sign over there. MOU means memorandum of understanding, in which there's some more things are there included in that partnership. So we have not think in that area. So now we are going to this topic. So we have to discuss about that more things. Okay, rate of petrol, what was, I will tell you what was the rate of petrol from before ago, the 13 year ago from now. Okay, so in 1990 petrol rate was 12 rupees per liter. In 1990s petrol, how much rate? 12 rupees per liter. After 10 years, in 2000 petrol rate was increased, it's double, max double, more than double, 25 rupees per liter. It was happen 25 liter per 25 rupees per liter. Then after 10 years it's become 47 rupees per liter. If you will recall, before the 10-12 years ago, you must have bought the petrol in 47 rupees per liter. Okay, can you recall? If you recall, then yes, and thumbs up. Okay, in nowadays in 2021 the petrol rate was reached at peak level from and this rate is now will grow more and more. After 1 and 2 years you will see that within the 5 year you will see that this will reach up to the 150 rupees. This is not so more distance when we will buy petroleum or the petrol or the diesel, that the rupees will 150. Okay, so this was all about the rate of the petrol. So now we will see that what is the production method of the petrol. Take how it is refined. Okay, so the method which is included or which is preferred to produce the petrol from the rock, that is the ridge method. Ridge machines are there in which the machines are installed over the sea level or the rock level, and drilling process is done inside the surface. Okay, this figure is shown that how this ridge method is work. Okay, so there rock from the sea and the rock level, the ridge method is applied and the petrol is produced. Okay, quality of the petroleum is assured by percentage of sulfur. How much the sulfur percentage of sulfur, this is increasing the inequality of the petroleum. So how less amount of the sulfur will be in the petroleum, that will be the good petrol. Okay, so the different country having the different rate of the petroleum, where in Saudi Arabia you 10 to 20 rupees per bottle or per liter. In India nowadays 100 rupees, and Pakistan, Bangladesh having the 60-50 rupees are there. So this is depend upon how the costly production method and the how much the quality, how is the quality of the petrol. Okay, so percentage of sulfur is define the quality of the petrol. This is also called the liquid gold. How much costly is the gold, then so this petrol is also called the liquid gold. Means without petrol, in nowadays you can't live, you can't go anywhere without petrol, diesel, kerosene oil. Okay, in India, first oil refinery in our country, the first refinery was installed in Assam at Digboi. Digboi is at the Majuli Island. Majuli Island, Majuli Island. ठीक? Majuli Island in between the Brahmaputra river. Okay, so this is the method or the production method of the petroleum. Okay, this is the sea level. Let me know you one more times that how it is extracted from the sea level. This is the sea level. This is the sea level, and below the sea level there were some surfaces like earth, but there was some sand, salt are there, and the organic material. Petroleum, for what components are there in the petroleum? Organic material. That's called organic material. Okay, before the 10-20 lakhs year ago, at the Himalaya there was the Tethys Sagar. So where are you seeing nowadays the large amount of the water? That will be after some years. After some year, there will be the organic material only, and you will get only the skeletal of the biological things. Okay, so for the production of the petroleum, there the drilling process is done. Okay, the two drilling process is done are there, first and second. This is the first drilling process and this is the second drill. What is the requirement of the two drills? Let me tell you. First drill is after the first drilling. Let us suppose there are the petroleum product. Okay, so there will be first drill and second drill. From the first drill, the blow of air will send with high pressure. With high pressure, blow of air will send inside the drill hole up to this level. For what? There is you are watching that there is the second drill. Due to this passing the air, this will create a high pressure inside this level, and due to this high pressure, this will come out from this level, and we will acquire all the things in our vessel. So this is the very easiest method but very costly method. From the sea level, how the machines are installed over the sea level and drill up to the thousand of the feet, 1,000 to 1,000 feet drill inside the sea level, then it was getting. Okay, so this was the method. Now we will talk about the how the refinery process are what is the refinery process as including in refining and separation in diesel, petrol, kerosene, fuel, gases, and the vasline also, and the cream powder, everything. Okay, so let me tell you. So now how the petroleum substance is refined and separated in the at the different temperature. Now let me tell you petroleum refinery process. This is the refinery vessel called refinery vessel. This is also called the tank, refinery tank or vessel, you can say refinery tank. The method is used for the refinery process is called the fractional distillation. Fractional distillation process. You know all about what is the fractional distillation process. In the previous lectures, I have briefly told you about the what is the distillation and the fractional distillation process. Let me once again tell you. The fractional distillation process is executed in that substances which are the mixable, means the vaporization temperature are very minute difference between the two liquids, where there we are executed this process. For example, let us suppose the water and the alcohol are mixed into each other. Now we have to separate the water and the alcohol. So how we can separate it? So because everyone, the boiling temperature of the water is 100 degrees Celsius at the atmospheric pressure, and the alcohol boiling point after the listening the name of the alcohol, I think the number of people which we having in the tongue, so salivary will come out from this tongue. Okay, so the temperature difference between the water and the alcohol is 25 degrees Celsius. So we can separate it with a very easy method. If you will boil on the heater, the water will the alcohol will separate it, because the 25 degrees Celsius difference in the boiling point temperature and vaporization temperature. Okay, but the fractional distillation is executed in that area where the temperature difference between the two liquids are there very minute, 2 3 5 10 degrees Celsius are there. So this is the fractional distillation process also called. Okay, so what is the method and what is the whole process, let me tell you. You know, the petroleum is very concentrate are the viscous material. Okay, when the petroleum is exhibited from the surface level, you will see the like a black oil. There are numbers of inequalities in means different material are there, mud and everything. So before using in the vehicle, we have to separate it out. Okay, so for the separation, this is all about that method. Okay, so petroleum will come out from the sea level or the let us say sea level. Okay, petroleum product will come from their product. Okay, this will, before sending in this tank, we have to passing through it from the furnace for the heating process, and it is heat up to the 400 degrees Celsius, 400 to 450 degrees Celsius. This may vary in different books if you will follow. 400 degrees Celsius, up to the 400 degrees Celsius it is heated before the sending inside this vessel. Okay, now after the heating, now let me tell you from this level. Okay, from bottom to top, there is also 350 to 400 degrees Celsius temperature. The first product which you will get very uh, for the easiest method, we will follow from top to the bottom. Okay, that will be very habitual to know you, because you know the most of the chemical whatever they are written, you have listening about it. So at the topmost level of this vessel, at 20 degrees Celsius, very less temperature. Okay, very less temperature, 20 degrees Celsius is very minute temperature. At the 20 degrees Celsius you will feel very cool in nowadays, because the temperature is reaching up to the 42 degrees Celsius. Okay, so at the 20 degrees Celsius, LPG and CNG cylinders gases are refined, are the separated at the 20 degrees Celsius. So the cylinders, when cylinder is leakage, LPG cylinder will leakage, if you will feel that gas on your skin, you will feel you will feel very coolness at your skin. So 20 degrees Celsius is very minute temperature. After that, at the let us suppose this is zone number 1, this is zone number 2. At the zone number 2, at this 25 to the 80 degrees Celsius, you will get the petrol. And the petrol, what is the use of petrol, everyone knows, this is not hidden. Okay, and the third zone you will get at 120 degrees Celsius. You can see there is very less temperature difference up to the 40 degrees Celsius, and in this entire the process 40 degrees Celsius is not very much different. Okay, difference. Okay, 40 degrees Celsius. At 120 degrees Celsius, you will get the naphtha oil. By mistake, it was written naphtha oil, naphtha oil. Naphtha oil is a chemical which is used as a polymer in the industries for the different extraction process in the uh, washer or in different production method, aluminum and the iron production industry. The naphtha oil are used as a polymer. Okay. After that, at 170 degrees Celsius, kerosene oil you will get. That not kerosene oil which you will use in Lolten. Actually, this kerosene oil is aviation turbine fuel. It is also called aviation turbine fuel, because this kerosene oil is refined, then different chemicals are mixed inside it, then it is used in the aviation industry, like a helicopter and different airways. Okay, so you are understanding, it's very easy, not so difficult. Okay, at the 270 degrees Celsius, you will get the diesel, very important fuel, diesel. Maximum vehicle in nowadays are running with the help of diesel fuel. So car truck are used the diesel is used in the car truck and different machinery. Okay, now after that temperature, at approx 300 degrees Celsius, you will get the lubricating oil. You know, some thick oil, that is example, very easiest example, servo system oil. Servo system oil in engines there are used for the hydraulic pneumatic hydraulic method. Hydraulic jack, this is also used. Okay, the numbering are the servo system 360 370, the number are there in different in this oil. After that, at 350 degrees Celsius, you will get the fuel oil or the ship or the factory oil or black oil. In industry, in aluminum or the copper industry, there is need for the boiler burning and burning of the furnace. The black oil are used. Black oil is the fuel oil, also called the fuel oil. This is also used in the ships for generating the power. Okay, I hope you are understanding very easily method. Okay, bitumen. What is the bitumen? Bitumen is also a chemical. This is called coal tar. Coal tar everyone knows for making a road and where this is used with the it is also called the dammer. Dammer. This is also called the dammer. Roofing oil. Roofing oil. You know, when the roof is fabricated, you can see on your roof that the black linings are come inside the roof after the descaling. Okay, so these are the roofing oil. And after all this process, the waste material which is in form of mud, that is packed inside this pocket. Okay, that is packed inside the bottle or the pouches, and that will provided you, and the heroines are advertised of this product for glowing up your face, glowing up your body, and for attracting someone. So this waste product is filled inside this pouch and sold you to in sold you to for making your face very glow. So this is the waste product, not the first product. First product is the LPG and the CNG. This is the last and waste product. So I hope this all the process you have understood very easily method. Very easy to understand. Temperature difference knowing is very easy to recall it again. You can see or you can take a screenshot or the photo. Okay. So now in the next, this was a little bit effort from my side to tell you something in new in something different language. In next topic we will give our more effort to tell you to learn you. Okay, so now we are ending this session, so we will meet again in the next video. Till then, Jai Hind.